happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Credit Yaya Diaby with his stop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 32. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd down and 1.
Let's go. Ready?
Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
3-3.
First down, Green Bay.
Yellow, go.
Working out of the gun. Love. Caught on the right side. Reed. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
32. Ready.
Jacobs not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
10 black. 43 rail. Edo blue. You yellow. Claws red.
So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Love from the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson from 10 yards out. And the Packers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Play fake. Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
4. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Mayfield with it once more. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Got a man downfield. It's Alton. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
20. Start.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Kings, 180. Pistol.
Once again, it's Irving. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, look at repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Set, ready, set.
Love. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
On the ready.
First down, Packers.
Here we go. Left, set, go. 10 black. Ready.
Love now. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up first and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 2 now, second and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
One more time with Jacobs. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score, Packers 14, Buccaneers 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mayfield now. To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. This is taken at the 15. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Fights him off. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Mayfield looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mayfield. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Alert, 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 alert. Stop.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
What's that?
Mayfield on play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
180. What's that?
There's a short one taken in by Otten. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
34-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Mayfield on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's good. 4 up, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
Mayfield to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
180. What's that?
And again, it's Mayfield. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Mayfield on third and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Ready, set.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we set.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
First down, Green Bay.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Look, ready?
Now Love. Now he's going to step up and run.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
36-yard line.
Okay,
Here
ready?
comes second down.
Slide through. Ready. Yellow.
Love looking to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Ready?
Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Mayfield. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Hey,
Mayfield to throw.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door. Field goal range now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Baker.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mayfield. Right back to Chris Godwin.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
That would give Irving running right.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hey, alert 30.
Mayfield.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
On 3rd down, they go with Irving.
Wiggles free.
And he's going to have the Bucs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 35.
Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield going to switch things up here.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Mayfield to throw. It is intercepted at the goal line. On the return, Williams.
And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there at all, as they'll get this only up to about the 11. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout.
So the Bucs going to have a chance to go down and win it. They'll get the ball first here in overtime.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Now inside the 25.
And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
So not only the interception, but now they've got it first and goal after the pick. And, I mean, heck, Charles, they could go ahead and trot out the kicking team here and win it.
They absolutely could, but what I would do is hand it off inside a couple of times and make sure my running back has both hands over the football, body covering it, and I kick it on third.
And he is in for the score! And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
Oh, the trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how